Welcome back. In this lesson, I'm just going to go over a few different ways that you could try to find a comfortable seat so that you can sit in comfort and ease in your meditation practice. My favorite comfortable seat is often just sitting up on a bolster. I find this to be the most comfortable because I can easily sit with a nice long tall spine for the duration of my practice. My hips are elevated up above my knees, and I just find this naturally comfortable. But there are many different ways that you can modify to find your comfortable seat. You could also put a folded blanket using the accordion style fold underneath your knees to act as some extra cushioning and support. But it's totally up to you, whatever you find. And every time you sit down to have practice, your body might need something else, so you might have to adapt your comfortable seat. Another comfortable seat could just be cross-legged on the floor, whatever is comfortable for you. Some comfortable seats, I've seen some students like sitting cross-legged on the floor, and then they just go ahead and take some blocks and place them under their knees for some support. Alternately, you could use a folded up blanket or a pillow, whatever is best for you. You could come sitting on your heels. Sitting on your heels, taking a blanket or a bolster and placing it at the backs of your knees and sitting down. You could also sit with your back up against the wall and your legs out in front of you. You could take a bolster or a blanket and put it underneath the backs of your knees so that you have a nice slight bend to your knees. This to help you sit with a nice long tall spine using the wall for support. Alternately, you could use a chair. If you are going to use a chair, I highly recommend having a yoga mat underneath it for stability. And then also placing a blanket just for there's no pinching in the back of your knees. Most importantly, if you are using a chair, for the soles of your feet to be flat and your knees at a 90-degree angle. So just take some time to play around and see what's most comfortable for you. And like I said, that sitting on a bolster is my default, my go-to comfortable seat, but every once in a while I do have to adjust it. And even sometimes during my practice, I have had to come off of my bolster and stretch my legs out long in front of me because my legs were starting to fall asleep, and I didn't want it to distract me from continuing and completing my practice. If you need any support at all in finding your comfortable seat, please reach out and we'll work on this together. I'll see you in the next lesson.